Fantastic Four, the 2005 film. This is directed by Tim Story. Since now we're leading up to Fantastic Four first this, let's talk about the past Fantastic Four movies. In the film, we see a group of astronauts gain superpower being alive and abilities after being hit by cosmic radiation. This film has been 20 years this film came out. I'm getting old. God, I'm getting old now every year I'm talking about this. The film stars Ioan Gruffudd, Jessica Alba, Chris Evans, Michael Chiklis, and of course, the late Julian McMahon. Now, back 20 years ago, I remember looking forward to this movie. I remember seeing the trailers for it and the marketing for it. I remember really liking this film as a kid. I was about 10, pushing up 11 that time when the film released. I remember liking the film. I remember loving it, really enjoying it. But looking at it now in 20 years, this film hasn't got the best reputation. If you look at the Rotten Tomatoes score, it's really negative. It's not super negative compared to the 2015 one, which we'll get to that soon enough. But for all honesty, I don't hate this film. I still liked it. I still enjoy this film. It's not perfect. It's not a great film by no means. It's not a masterpiece or anything. But if I watch it, it's just a dumb fun, turn your brain off, watch it as a mindless, fun, harmless, entertaining flick. You get what you get. And I had fun with this film. I did. It's not perfect. Like I said, there's some problems. There are some questionable stuff in here and there. But I will start off the positives. I will start off. I actually do like the cast. I do think the cast, well, minus one, we'll get to in a moment. But as far as the cast goes, I think they all give their all solid performances. They're all given the script and the material they're working with. They do try to make this film work. They do try to make it unique. And I would say Ioan Gruffudd, I think that's the actor's name I pronounce, who plays Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic. He was really good. He really catches the bodies, the character. I really liked him in this film. He brings that same accuracy of what Reed Richards would do in that situation, or him becoming the leader, and also the father figure of the Fantastic Four. Reed Richards, I do like his character arc, and I do see him becoming the leader, but also he's trying to find a way to get rid of their abilities and powers after being hit by cosmic radiation, which you do get that sense of their arc trying to become normal again after that cosmic radiation, but it's not till right at the end they have to realize that this is who they are and this is what they become. And of course, I really liked Michael Chiklis and also Chris Evans as both Ben Grimm, aka The Thing, and Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. They're fun to watch. They are the Ewan McGregor syndrome of the films, and of course the sequel as well, we'll get to in a moment. They're both very fun to watch. Anytime they're on screen, they gain some lot of energy, a lot of fun spirit stuff. And of course, my favourite line from Johnny Storm himself by Chris Evans, it has to be this line right here.
Look, check it out, listen. You love this.
It's clobbering time!
It's catchy, right?
And of course, they both have their own characters. Johnny, when he gains his powers, he wants to become a famous celebrity. He wants to use his powers for money and try to get there. While Ben Grimm is basically a character going through, after turning into a big giant rock monster, after he broke up with his future fiance or future wife, you can tell that he's going through a lot. He wants to become Ben again, not this rock monster that everyone's making fun of or accusing him of or making jokes about. But by the time of the film, to the climax, you do realise that he has to use it for good. And that shows that thing, the Ben Grimm character, who he is as a character. Yes, he's a fun character, but he's a hard monster, rock monster, kind of like. But you do see his character in that way, in that certain arc he's going through. And of course, you do have Julian McMahon, may he rest in peace, as Victor Von Doom, aka Dr. Doom. I will say this as a criticism, while he's not the most best written villain, yes, he's like a Norman Osborn wannabe type of character. Because I know in the comics he's meant to be Latvian, which I believe that's how I pronounce that name correctly. Latvian, please correct me if I'm wrong. He definitely come from that storyline, from that arc. I never read the comics, I'm not sure about the Fantastic Four lore. As far as this role goes for Julian McMahon, I think he does his best. He looks good. I do like that he comes Dr. Doom, not till the very end of the climax of the movie where he gets the green costume and the metal mask on, which I will admit, it does look cool. Maybe not comic accuracy, but as joined to the suit, I think it's fine. It definitely looks like Dr. Doom in a certain way. And of course, you do get some dark moments with him, especially kill one of the CEOs by using his lightning force right through the guy's stomach and see his intestines coming out. which pretty gruesome for a PG film. As far as the visual effects goes, I think the visual effects for the most part does look good. Still holds up pretty well for the most part. Some does look a bit noticeable, like especially Reed Richards stretches, but for most of it doesn't look too bad, but most of it is kind of noticeable because it came out in the 2000s. Johnny Storm's Fire Flame looks amazing. It looks incredible. It looks really real. Fire effect doesn't work always easily, but this fire effect looks much better than we saw in the 2015 version. Just saying, just saying. And of course, let's not forget the biggest one of them all, the product placements in this film. Yes, there's tons and tons of product placements. Now, I'm not against product placements, but there are a couple times it does get thrown into your face. It kind of let you go, okay, it's very 2000s, but it came out in the year 2000. I'm going to give it sideways. It is came out in the 2000s. So 2000 movies are going to throw product placements and throw many stuff at you at the same time. It does get in the way in a certain way of the movie, but to be honest, it doesn't really bore me that much, but I think it does get a little bit too much in the handle. As far as the story goes, it is a straightforward origin story. I do really like certain aspects of it. It does get cliched throughout the entire movie, you know, just going through, brushing along a few things, but if you watch the extended cut or the extended edition, which I do own right here on DVD, which is, I would say, the extended version is a lot better than the theatrical cut, because the theatrical cut is a little bit like an hour and 40 minutes, and it just brush off a few things, didn't get a chance to develop or slow down or get inside the characters' heads. But in the extended cut or extended edition, whatever you want to call it, it does ask a few things, and then you go, okay, you know, it could have been in the movie, but I don't know why. It's just because Fox want to cut a few things, or maybe they just didn't want to drag on, maybe to runtime purposes, but they could at least maybe add something, give some characters some justified reasons to exist. And the music score is really good. I really like the score of this film. It's very Fantastic Four-ish. I do like the theme. It just, I don't know, every time I hear it, I just think of the Fantastic Four, which is definitely catches that campy tone fun, but also has that moment of light series when it takes itself seriously. Hold on for a little while. I'll just get the one out of the way, but Jessica Alba as Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman. Now, I don't hate Jessica Alba as a person. I'm sure she's a nice woman. I'm not going to lie, she is very pretty to look at. But as far as her acting, I know she's not the best reputation when it comes to films. She mostly starred in not so great movies to really bad films. But as far as her role as Sue Storm, I would say she's fine for what she's given. But there are a couple times she's a little bit stiff and a little bit wooden in certain areas. But for the majority of it, it's there. I would say it's alright. A little bit. I'm going to say this, but I'm a guy, but I kind of enjoyed seeing Jessica Alba getting stripped off. Just saying, it's kind of entertaining to watch. As a young kid, I remember going, okay, that means I'm into women. Oh God, listen to me. As far as the climax of the film, when the Fantastic Four goes against Doctor Doom, that is probably the most entertaining action scene. You don't get much big action, but when the action is there, you do get some fun moments. There are some fun scenes, especially with the Fantastic Four using their power, saving the people on the bridge, to some fun action scenes with Doctor Doom at right at the end of the climax. It's a fun Fantastic Four action. It's not anything groundbreaking. It's not Avengers Endgame or Dark Knight Rises amazing, but when you get certain this type of fun, it's kind of be fun. But it's just a lighthearted fun action. Maybe a little bit anticlimactic, but for most of it, I would take this over the 2015 one, which is fucking terrible, but we'll get to that. But that being said, Fantastic Four 2005 is not a great film by any means. It's definitely a flawed movie, but as far as this movie goes, I think this is probably the only good Fantastic Four film. Well, if you count The Incredibles, that's the only good Fantastic Four. As far as the main Fantastic Four movies, this is the only one I can say is watchable. And maybe so its sequel, we'll get to that next time review. But this is most enjoyable. I had fun when I watched this movie. It's fun, it's lighthearted, it knows it doesn't take itself seriously, but as a fun Fantastic Four movie, this is a fun film to watch. I'm going to give Fantastic Four 2005 a B-. Guys, comment down below and tell me, what do you think of Fantastic Four 2005? Do you love it? Do you like it? Or do you think it's alright? Or do you absolutely hate it? Whatever the case is, comment down below and tell me what you think. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until next time, see ya.